12 guys right now, so the 12 over here go with Coach Orth right here.
It was a great day to sling the football around at the Bolles School, led by brothers Evan and Perry Orth. The folks at QB1 Athletics put on their first skills challenge camp, which featured current and future QB1's as they were getting their offseason started the right way. Dozens of kids on hand to receive personalized coaching from two guys that know how to toss the pill.
We're super excited to get quarterbacks from around the city, also from different parts of Florida and Georgia, come down, let it rip a little bit, compete. I love the receivers they brought, some big-time receivers, so it's going to be a lot of fun, man, getting guys out, throwing the football, just competing, especially nowadays. You know, college football playoff going on right now. Everybody's excited about football and what's next, so can't wait to see those guys compete today.
We just talked about it, this being the first one, you know. I guess this is kind of like, you know, QB camps are not something we're, you know, unfamiliar with here in town, but, you know, obviously what went into, you know, deciding, okay, this is, you know, something I want to do and now's the time to do it?
Yeah, I think that, you know, ever since I started this in 2019, we haven't done anything like this, and our guys have been itching to do something like that, get guys together and let it rip.
And obviously, Perry, you know, this is something that, you know, your brother's putting on, but you're right here, right next to him. You know, just talk about, you know, obviously, one, your contribution, but, you know, how excited you are to get down here and kind of help put this thing on.
Yeah, no, I was pumped when Evan brought the opportunity. We do a bunch of these in South Carolina. I get a buddy of mine, Stephen Garcia, old South Carolina quarterback, and we've been running these Columbia, Charleston, Greenville for the last 8 years now since we got done playing. And when Evan was like, hey, it's time to start doing some camps in Jacksonville, I couldn't get here fast enough, and we got a great turnout here. I'm looking forward to today. It's going to be a blast and great opportunity to get better.
We need to make sure that we're playing football. We're not just playing drills, okay? So we're going to have one guy catching out there, one of you quarterbacks catching. I'm going to bounce back, roll.
For those unfamiliar, you know, QB1 Athletics, this isn't something new. This is something that you guys have been doing, like you just mentioned, having a guy like Rodney Tisdale Jr., who, you know, went to First Coast, now Western Kentucky. You know, for those unfamiliar with, you know, the QB1 Athletics, you know, just tell kind of everybody what you guys are all about.
Yeah, so I started this when I got done playing in 2016, and golly, we've trained literally thousands of quarterbacks, and we've got now what we talk about over 35 quarterbacks on Division I full scholarships, whether they've now have played and graduated and now are in the workforce or getting ready to train to go play professional ball. And Evan started in 2019, and what it's all about, it's about getting kids to the next level. That's our ego now. It's not, hey, let me get out here and throw routes or let me be the QB guru. It's about getting those kids to the next level so they can experience the things that Evan and I did.
And Evan, you look as you see the, you know, the turnout here. We just talked about it. I mean, for your first one, pretty good.
Yeah, man. No, I know that's it's kind of like a pat on the back from the Lord, being like, "Hey, man, I got your back." You know, sometimes you never know what can happen on a Christmas, you know, time. But at the end of the day, like, these kids want to get better, and we want to open up the opportunity for them to do that.
When you see a guy like Rodney Tisdale come back here, Tyree Johnson, these are guys that, you know, the city of Jacksonville knows, you know, as pretty big names going on to do their thing, and now they're here, kind of putting their time in. It's got to warm your heart to see that you've poured in so much into them. Now they want to kind of flip it around and do the same thing for them, right?
Yeah, it's amazing, you know, when you're playing at that high level, you have that innate desire to go back and show younger guys what that was like, the experiences that you had to go through and conquer. So, you know, watching them now out here coaching is amazing because, you know, Ohio State, Troy, you know, Perry at South Carolina, like guys that have played at the highest collegiate level, now giving all the knowledge they have to these younger guys so they can go do that or even better than what we ever got to accomplish.
Yeah.
QB1 creating QB1's.
That's right. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, man.
Action Sports Jax Primetime, Saturday at 10:30 on Fox 30.